going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's the 16th of October. We're looking here at Aerodrome Finance this morning. This will be a daily chart. This is the Aerodrome Finance / United States dollar pair on Coinbase is where the price data is coming from here, and the platform tradingview.com. We have an incredible move that's taken place here the past couple weeks for Aerodrome, and once again we've put in a nice stopping point at one of our price targets that we've been talking about for a little while now, that being the 144.69. We take a zoom in here on the chart. Again, this is a daily chart, guys. We were looking for a breakout here above 128, 129, saying, hey, look, we got three new targets on the board: 132, 35, 134, 0, 144.69. Yeah, we were looking at 132 and 134 as areas to hit, and they were surpassed on the 13th of October, which was Sunday. But we said, look, we're really looking for a price to get up to 144.69. And, from there, we'll reassess, but it's going to be a target, and the upper targets act as resistance as well. So we have, for example, 150, 156. They would work the same way. That's how we would look at those above the market. Market rallied up above 144.69 and pulled back just and closed below it. And I mean, it doesn't get any more picture perfect than that. Target hit, closed under it, acting as resistance. We have two red candles to follow. I mean, that's that. You're watching it real time here play out, and how how we use these price levels for price reaction. This example will be to the upside. So we have a new daily lower high as of yesterday, Tuesday. The same today, Wednesday. Markets are basically flat today. They were down a little bit yesterday, 4%. But that's expected after you hit a upper target after a massive, 100+% move. Just like we saw right here, guys. So when the markets rallied up to the 128, 129, and, we were having trouble breaking back out, this consolidation for about, I guess it was 2 weeks or so, is very normal. So that puts us back up to what's potentially in play here. Again, I wouldn't be surprised to see sideways to downward action in this market. Could we pull back all the way to 128, 129? We definitely could. It was a ceiling of resistance. It got broken out to the upside on the 13th of October. It could get tested and turn into a floor of support. We just don't know. On the positive side, we have inside days. Yesterday was an inside day. We have a lower high, but we have a higher low. The same as today. We have a lower high, but we have a higher low. So essentially what that means is the markets are forming basically a pennant pattern, a triangle, something like this. That's very, very rough drawing. But that's essentially what they're forming, and at some point they'll break out of that. So we'll have to keep an eye on whether we start to make either new lows here, new daily lows, which would mean taking out yesterday's low and then Monday's low, or we start making new highs. So we start with yesterday, the 15th, making a new high, and that'll start to give us an idea of potentially where this market's getting ready to move here. Again, we're in the same scenario we saw back here. So that is that. As far as new upside targets, I don't have any at the moment. These targets have been on here for a long time. The 150, the 156. They are not new. They have been on here for a long time. 144.69 again is new. 134 is new. 132 is new. Those are all new targets. In the past, 2 weeks or so. The 150, 156 are not new. They have been on here on the chart for a while. Well, we will have new targets soon for the upside. Again, I don't know exactly where they'll be. They might not be this high, but I'm just saying. soon enough we'll have new targets for the upside, and we'll talk about that. And they, the same way that we watched 32, 34, and 44 on play, is we'll watch the new ones on play as well, or unfold, I should say. And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Bitcoin held up well. We had a pretty rough day in the market overall yesterday. But the actual Bitcoin did okay. The futures had a weird day. Anyways, let's see how far Aerodrome has moved here. We've had, let's see here, roughly about like 124 or so percent from the breakout down there at 61. So that's that, guys. So far, we have our top in the market, and that came in just about at the 144.69 resistance. Perfectly played out once again. Let's drop over to Bitcoin real quick, BTC USD, and see what's going on. We're actually getting a little bit of a green day here in Bitcoin to start this Wednesday off. Very nice to see higher low and a higher high take place yesterday. So the actual Bitcoin did better than the futures. And today we'll see. So next target, we've been talking about 68,748 for Bitcoin. That's really not that far away. But as far as Aerodrome, we'll see. So far, we have our top in place at 144.69. Once again, perfectly playing the price levels that we have spoken about in the past. You guys have a great day. Keep your eye on making either a new daily higher high or a new daily lower low. Keep your eye on that $68,000 Bitcoin target above the market, and we'll be back with some more updates later or tomorrow. All right, guys, take care.